Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk about different emergency assistance programs in Quebec, BC, and Alberta. And what I mean by emergency assistance is that these are programs that provide people with funding upfront, usually or very quickly, in order to pay for crisis but essential things that can keep people in their homes, help with utilities, and sometimes even help to pay for groceries. So next we're going to discuss the Alberta Emergency Needs Allowance, and this program is obviously for emergencies. It's called the Emergency Needs Allowance that provides short-term financial help for unexpected crises that you cannot manage on your own. The situation must pose a severe health or safety risk if not addressed immediately. The emergency must be caused by circumstances beyond your control. You must be unable to access other resources or wait until your next paycheck or benefit cycle. The program addresses urgent needs such as food, shelter, transportation, medication, and medical supplies. So obviously this is a very broad program, but similar to Ontario, it's meant for people who have unexpected emergencies and need monies quickly, rather than people who may need continuous support in different avenues. When it comes to eligibility, current income support clients can apply for emergency benefits when facing a crisis. Albertans earning income may also qualify if they cannot cover a one-time emergency lasting no longer than a month. Applicants must meet the general income support eligibility rules. The crisis must be temporary and solvable with one-time assistance. They emphasize that one. And you must demonstrate that you have no other available financial resources. And those are the basic criteria to be eligible for this program. Now, the way you apply, if you are already receiving income support in Alberta through either the income support or through AISH, which is actually going to be changed. There's updates coming up for AISH in 2026. But currently, income support or AISH clients must contact their designated center to request emergency help. Outside business hours, the contact center can assess urgent needs like food, shelter, medication, or medical supplies. For some benefits, clients may reapply online before calling the center. Staff confirms your situation and determines whether you meet the emergency criteria. Non-urgent emergencies must be handled through your assigned case center. So obviously there's two different methods of if it's absolutely emergency, I need something right now, versus something that can wait maybe a couple business days to verify, give documentation, and give a decision in a slower format. Now, the way to apply if you are not receiving any type of financial support through the Alberta government, so people who are considered quote-unquote non-clients, regular Albertians, non-clients who can have urgent needs assessed over the phone by their income support center for food, transportation, medical supplies. You may reapply online before calling. Emergency temporary shelter can be approved directly through the center. For any other emergency benefits, you must complete an online income support application and mark it as an emergency. If you are unable to apply online, you can call Alberta support for assistance with the application, over the phone. But generally, yeah, it's similar to people who are on government assistance, but there is two different portals, similar to Ontario, for those who are receiving regular support and for those who are not receiving regular support but have an emergency that they need to pay for. Now, the different benefits that this program generally allows is emergency food support may be approved when you cannot afford groceries due to an unexpected crisis. Temporary shelter assistance can be provided when your health situation becomes unsafe or unstable. Transportation costs may be covered if urgently required for safety, health, or essential travel during the crisis. emergency medication can be approved when you cannot wait for your next income support or paycheck, and medical supplies may be provided when urgently needed and no other resources are available. So again, it's for emergency needs that are basic to either you or your health or your housing. So it can't be used if you're, let's say, needing help with like transportation in terms of like your car. If you have an unexpected car payment, or if you need to take your car to the shop, this doesn't help you with that. But if you need emergency transport for your health and safety, then they may be able to help with something like that. So definitely knowing the different types of benefits will help in assessing if you need this program for your own needs. So, like, in conclusion, I think the Alberta program, similar to the Ontario program, is for one-time payments. It is for unexpected emergencies that you need a one-time payment or a very like short form support. So something that lasts, a few weeks, maybe up to a month, but not something that is long-term and permanent. And it's not going to be a lot of money as well. It's usually within the same guidelines of what they give welfare applicants or welfare recipients. But again, at least it's better than $170 a month that you get in Quebec, because no offense to Quebec, but like again, that's not going to pay for much. It's just going to pay for like a week or two of groceries, but at least with the Quebec program, it might be longer support, whereas with the Alberta program, it's similar to Ontario, where it's going to be temporary support or one-time payment type supports. And that's it for today's video. I'm going to actually, not only am I going to link all of the resources that I spoke about in today's video in the description, but I'll also link this ebook that I have that discusses all of the emergency assistance programs in every province and territory in Canada, because it is administered through provincial resources and whatnot. So if you want to take a look at that, it is a free ebook, so you don't have to pay for anything. And again, if you like this video, please comment, share, like, subscribe, and tune in to next week where I'll discuss other resources. And please watch the video that I'm going to link at the end that discusses programs for emergency assistance in Toronto for people who are on government assistance or non-government assistance, depending on what resources that you need. In case if you know anybody who lives in Ontario that needs emergency assistance as well. And I will see you next week.